This topic is covered under Part 1 of the Indian Constitution. Let's understand it with a simple example. Imagine India as a one big house and different states are like rooms inside this house. Sometimes the government may need to add a new room, create a new room or make a room bigger or smaller and change the boundary of a room or change the name of a room. The Constitution tells us who has the power to do this. So let's understand Article 1 to 4 one by one. Article 1 tells us the name and the territory of India. It says India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of state. India is a union of state and not a federation of state. The territory of India include state, union territory and territories that may be acquired in the future. Let's talk about Article 2. Now imagine that a new state is going to become a part of India. Who has the power to admit or establish that new state? The answer is Parliament. Parliament may by law admit into the Union or establish new states on such term and condition as it think fit. Let's look at the Article 3. Now suppose an existing state needs to be changed. For example, Parliament want to form a new state by separation of territory from any state or by uniting two or more states or part of states or by uniting any territory to a part of any state. Increase the area of any state or decrease the area of any state. Alter the boundaries of any state or alter the name of any state. These powers are given under Article 3. Before introducing that type of bill in Parliament, the President's recommendation is required. If the bill affects the area, boundaries or name of a state, President shall refer it to the concerned state legislature for expressing its view. The views of the state legislature are not binding on Parliament. Its consent is not compulsory. Finally, we have Article 4. Any law made under Article 2 and Article 3 may contain such supplemental, incidental and consequential provisions as Parliament thinks fit. For example, State A divided into State A and State B. Now Parliament has to add State B to the first schedule and adjust Rajya Sabha seat in the fourth schedule and make other necessary arrangement. So all this can be done in the law made under Article 3 because of Article 4. And there is another important point. A law made under Article 2 and 3 is not treated as a constitutional amendment under Article 368. So the special procedure of Article 368 is not required.